Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally, I'm educating you guys on all things homesteading, sharing tips and tricks, and even showing you guys DIY projects around my property. Today, we're doing a product review. GrubTerra sent me their Coop Refresher to try out in lieu of an honest review, and an honest review is what they will get. I don't normally buy these kinds of things. I keep like a sand bottom in my coop. It makes it really easy for me to clean up. I kind of just use it like a litter box, and I go through like once a week and kind of scoop everything out. And when I need to, I will go through and I add fresh herbs to the coop from my garden, like oregano, thyme, rosemary, all these things that are really good for the chickens. It's good for their respiratory health, anti-inflammatory, natural insecticides, and I love the smell of those kinds of herbs. And even if they were to peck at them and eat them, like it's not that big of a deal. You can actually put all of those herbs in their food, and it also has health benefits for them. I'm going to go ahead and read the back for you guys. Our refresher is made from natural vermiculite and coated in an advanced hydrophobic coating, ensuring effectiveness even in rainy weather. So essentially that just means that it's like, think of it like duck feathers, how they repel water and how it just runs off. It's coated in something that is essentially the same thing. So that way it doesn't get soggy if it does get wet. And fun fact, if you didn't know why chickens' poop is so runny a lot of the time, is because of the way their digestive system works. Their number one and their number two gets mixed in together, which is why it's so runny, versus us, how we, do the deed in two separate areas. Theirs doesn't. It just comes out all in one gloop, which is why sometimes it gets runny. So that could be beneficial. So this doesn't get soggy. Its unique slow-release mechanism delivers extended herby freshness, which is completely safe for chickens and their owners. And it says 4 half-ounce bags is a 15-week supply. So 4 bags would be a 3-month supply. So I will go out and sprinkle this in my coop. My coop is kind of large. It is an 8x8. We repurposed an old shed that was left on our property, and we just added, the roost and added some nesting boxes, and of course cut a hole in the bottom of it so they can get in and out. What I do notice about this packaging, besides the fact that it is super cute, there is a tear on top here, and I can feel the Ziploc in here. So perhaps if you had a smaller coop and you wouldn't need this whole half ounce, you could re-Ziploc it, which is fabulous. So that way you're not wasting anything if you don't need it. So it's 100% natural and safe, slow release mechanism, fresh mint scent, and effective up to 5 weeks. And it's supposed to extend coop bedding life. And like I said, I use a sand bottom, and I just kind of scoop the poop as needed. So I'm curious to see how this will go with me scooping the poop. I may have to be very meticulous on where I put this, so I am not picking it up with their poop. Maybe I'll just put it right next to like where their normal pooping grounds are, obviously underneath the roost, the nesting boxes, because chickens will just poop wherever, and a lot of the times my chickens will use the nesting boxes, like the outsides of them, to perch on. So a lot of times there will be poop there, and then I will just do it that way. So let's go ahead and open it. I want to see what it feels like and what it smells like, and then we'll go out to the coop and actually spread it around. Okay, it is very strong smelling, and it's in another bag here. So it's a bag within a bag. Oh, several bags. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. I thought this whole thing was a half ounce. Okay, so it came, I feel dumb. It came with 4 bags. So these all must be half ounce. So this whole bag is enough to last 15 weeks, is what they say. Okay, and that's also why it has a Ziploc bag. So then I'll just take this one out, and I'll sprinkle this around my coop. Interesting, this is a lot smaller I mean, it's not like I weighed it, and I'm not the best with, like, measurements anyways, I guess, but I guess I just assumed that this was a 1/2 ounce, so that is good to know that there are 4 bags included in this one bag. Okay. And I can kind of smell the, like, mintiness. It kind of looks like sand. Okay. Well, let me put the rest of these back in here, and we will go out to the coop and sprinkle this bad boy around and see what it actually smells like. Okay, we are out in the coop, and as you can see, the chickens are kind of like, what's she doing in there? So I have the GrubTerra. Here is my 1/2 ounce. I'm getting ready to spread it around, so I'm going to go ahead and just open it first. And it says it's 100% safe for chickens and humans, so I want to feel it. I want to know what it feels like. And then, like I said, I use sand in here and kind of treat this like a litter box. And I actually have this border right here to kind of help keep the sand where the chickens poop. So as you can see here, like they do a lot of pooping down here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys stable again. I'm going to just go around this perimeter here. So when I go to scoop their poop, I'm not scooping up this material. Otherwise, how is it supposed to last a whole month if I'm scooping it up in a few days to clean this? Oh, it's pretty easy to tear. It is very, very minty. I wish I could like send a scent to you. It's kind of like sand, but it's squishy. All right, let's spread it. I'm actually going to put some on the roosting bars too, and in the nesting boxes. And it's actually, I mean, I've already kind of gone around the perimeter. I thought a decent amount, and there's still some left. So this would go a long way. And if you don't have this big of a coop, you could probably stretch this a little bit further. And I can already smell the minty smell. It is very strong. I'm hoping that it's not too overbearing this afternoon when I come in to check for eggs. I'm curious to see how strong the smell still will be. I am very sensitive to smells, but I mean, I guess it's either this smell or right, or poopy smell. So I'm going to go ahead and finish spreading this around. Okay, all done. This is what it looks like after it's all spread out. So it just kind of blends in with the sand. And like I said, I tried to keep it away from their poop line, so that way, hey. Try to keep it away from their poop streak, so that way I'm not scooping it when I go to clean it. And then we will see if this actually lasts a month and how long I'll be able to smell this for. It smells really minty. I can smell kind of the undertones of the rosemary in it, but the mint is probably the strongest part I can smell. And mint is also really good for a chicken's respiratory health. So far it seems to be worthy of smelling for a while, so we shall see. I will keep you updated. If you're tired of smelling ew de chicken, you might want to give this a try. This is GrubTerra's Chicken Coop Refresher, and thank you guys again for sending this to me. I'm really excited to see how well this works, and I will keep you posted long term. I will update in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my future content. I talk about all things homesteading, tips and tricks, and do lots of DIY stuff with you, and now product reviews too. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.